Hey guys, German37X to bring episode 117 of Epic Battle Fantasy V. Last time, we took care of business in the Forgotten Temple up here. Finally completing that, which has kind of been, you know, on the table for a while after you collect all three of the Sacred Jewels from, I believe, one was here, one was here, and the other was, here we go. About to get worried, I forgot where it was. Okay. Next, we will be taking care of kind of that was kind of like a very, you know, nice, it wasn't like a glitch, it was kind of represented as a glitch area, but really is kind of, you know, outside the code area, but it's quite nice. Here we're going for the complete opposite end. We're going into the final glitch portal. This is unlocked by, I believe all you have to do is visit each of the 4 other glitch portals that appear throughout the game. So let me see if I remember where they are. I believe one is here in front of the Grand Gallery. One is right here in the Frozen Valley. One appears, I think, around here in the Mystic Woods, or maybe, I think it's here, actually. And the last one. Ooh. Where's the last? Oh, I think the last one is in No Man's. Yes, yeah, of course. This is the first one you normally find. Last one is in No Man's Land here. So once you visit, you just have to go in and out of all 4 of them. You don't even have to do anything there. It unlocks this final one. And, what does this guy say again? Banished into eternal darkness, her judgment absolute. Well, let's see what that eternal darkness is all about here. Not looking so nice. So we have a few, locals. A very bad feeling about this. Yeah. Leave this place alone forever. It's not the nicest. Very unpleasant talking sounds. These guys don't even say anything coherent either. I'm not sure we've heard. I'm trying to think if we've heard this song before. I feel like we have, but I can't place exactly where it is. These guys are literally just talking in random symbols. Nothing hidden here, I don't believe. If you try and move around here, the screens wrap, and let's see. Bottom one also wraps. All the screens wrap except for the top screen, or the top edge, so let's go ahead and take a look. Don't set this over that. Yeah, the players seem pretty concerned about what's happening here. Even Lance is, you know, normally the pretty well kept together one. Yeah. I know you're reading. They're literally talking to you now. They're talking to the player. They're trying to level with you here. Let's see, any hidden? Yes, a couple hidden items on either side. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, this area actually is interesting. So you'll notice you got a dark matter and a ruby. If we go to our menus, all of the sprites here are scrambled into these various black and red and like gray pixel enemies. Oh, we have some steroids, actually. You know what? I'm actually gonna... And yeah, they change every time you use an item. Or, whoops, really do much of anything. I'm just gonna feed them these random scramblings of pixels. Everything's messed up like this. Stats, I think, are fine. Skills... Yeah, skills are messed up. This is actually a bit of an annoying one. This will persist when you go into a battle. Equips, everything is kind of messed up here. So anyway, let's go ahead and go over here. Also, you'll notice this... At least turn down the difficulty setting. No, I'm sure it's fine. That reminds me, actually. After I get this. What do we got here? 3 dark runes, 26 gunpowder. That's not too bad. I didn't mess it. Yeah, okay, we're still on. Okay. I think that's it. These screens, I believe, also wrap left and right. Yeah, okay. So this skull, I think that I went here before I did any of the other areas that actually showed the skulls. This skull shows up in 2 other areas. It's in the 3rd premium dungeon and the Rapture. I think this is actually the first place I saw it, which is kind of interesting. I'm just gonna go in with whatever equips I have going for me right now, I think. Let me drop a save here. And notice this actually has a unique glitch area background. But anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the fight here. The weather doing, yeah, you see the even their text is getting scrambled. So this is of course the same glitch weather that we're used to seeing. You know, scrambles, randomly hides information from you. Let's see, where is scan photos? There we go. It's gonna take a little while to actually navigate these menus. Of course, we can't see anything. We have to use... here. Alright, actually, yeah, hold on. Where is... It's in here somewhere. Where are my weather changing effects? Oh, they're in here. They're down here? Ah, here we go. Furry spray. Just gonna throw that out here. This is the full name of the... This is the glitch boss, you know, as I'm sure you would have expected. So I'm gonna go ahead and check them out here. Invalid world, deleting. Well, that doesn't sound good. 250 evade, very low defense. Pretty high HP, almost 2 million HP with where I'm at. It does scale to your level, I think. I'm gonna say probably yes. Yeah, I think all these areas do. 3-inch resistance to all elements, and it doesn't have any negative resistance. You have to hit this guy with non-elemental attacks, so I will have to go out and change my setups. But you know, he's immune to every status effect, but you can debuff him very easily, which is a very big selling point of this. Of course, these guys are the ones that have, you know, random negative and negative random resistances depending on which version of them you find. Excuse me. And you'll notice also, because I think this is because we fixed the weather, all our stuff is back to normal. I believe that will persist when we go into the fight as well. Okay. So, with that knowledge, non-elemental attacks, you want to equip everyone with strictly non-elemental weapons. Excuse me. Boosted damage, non-elemental skills. Definitely doing that. Resistances or armor, honestly, it doesn't really matter. Viking Monolith is nice to get for free. We can't inflict status effects. I would say anything that gives auto-revive or morale is going to be something you want. Oh, this is actually, yeah, Turtle Key for Matt is a really good idea, actually, now that I think of it. That helmet gives Brave, or it gives morale, which is what we want. Let's see, this is already non-elemental, I think. Yeah, I mean, she's not going to be using any non-elemental attacks, honestly. So, I'm not actually going to worry that much about what you're bringing. You probably will get the Gungnir, or the Super Snipe. Finish Geometry. Gungnir seems like a solid choice for you. Morale. Is there anything here that gives, anything else that gives morale? Probably not. I mean, basically, so you can kind of imagine what the glitch boss is going to do. I believe all it does is just spams instant kill attacks. So the only way you're going to survive is auto revive or morale. Those are literally your only options. I'm going to cast Stumpy Gloop. That's really good. Let me give you this for auto revive. Neutral bows. Drains HP. Boosted damage and non-elemental skills. That's worth equipping, I think. We're gonna need to capture, of course, so no legs will once again just keep what he has here. Gives player auto revive. Perfect. He's already kitted out. Alright, I think this is truthfully, as far as, you know, the optional bosses. Gentleman, not a savage. What a time to say that. You know. As far as like the optional bosses go, this guy's pretty easy. You could probably kill him in like 2 or 3 turns at the very least. The thing is, he's kind of hard to capture because you can only debuff him. That's the only thing you can do. Defense, magic defense, evade, -80. That's the best you're gonna get as far as debuffs go. And of course, you really have to start with a bind. So we're just gonna do that. So now we can actually hit him, which is good. We are going to. I feel so light and free. So the Turtle Key is especially good here because basically with auto revive or morale, he's going to stay alive with very low HP. So he's probably going to get 100 boost to all of his stats when that happens. So let's actually go all in. Let's do an auto revive, and then we'll also go for a Stumpy Gloop. I think Stumpy Gloop also gets to back up. Yes. Okay. Okay. So the morale basically is going to get them an extra life. That's 80. Okay, 80 buff. Oh. Okay. That was a bit unpleasant. So... Okay, so there's some interesting property to the glitch boss's attacks. Truthfully, I don't remember. It could have been dark, theoretically. It could have been... I mean, that being said, technically, if the boss throws out, like... That might be it, actually. The boss might throw out attacks with, like, 500% element type or something. So that basically, if you have any resistance to it, you're just gonna heal from it. At least I think that's how that... Is that how that works? Oh, I'm not sure, actually. I'm second-guessing myself. Anyway, we're gonna want to go for physical debuff. And we're gonna drop a Ragnarok, Ragnarok, because his weapon is actually gonna boost the power of this, and I think that's gonna be worth... It's gonna be worth... You know, Cleaver does more damage. This is a high crit rate, though. I still think... I think Ragnarok's better. So let's go for Ragnarok. Let's hear the fleeing noise. That's interesting. Oh. Yeah, this guy's really easy. You could actually kill him turn 1, I realize now. Yeah, so we just blue screened. Just talking about the swords. Okay, this guy's surrendering. Alright. You can come with... Obviously, we're gonna go back in and capture this guy, but... you know, I guess for now, we'll just... We'll see what happens after beating him. Yeah, this is a bit of a disturbing image. You sent us there even though we begged you not to. You're a monster. Yeah, they're not very happy with me right now. Is that thing speaking? So, okay, hopefully I'll be able to elaborate this more on the next attempt. Something like this. I mean, it doesn't get much worse than this for the rest of my life. Uh-oh. Meow. Gotta heal before that thing respawn. Yeah, I think that's actually a hint. This guy does respawn. I think this is one of the only bosses in the game that respawns. So here we get the knife. This is a weapon for Nat, actually. Regular kitchen knife, quite harmless. Boosts the power of healing and buff items, which is interesting. You see chance of inflicting instant death. You get the Club of Withering. I believe this is for Matt. And then we get some Game Boys and floppy disks and stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and... I immediately forgot what we got. Right, the knife. We've actually completed Nat's staves. So you see, this is another really gimmicky physical attack item for her. Increase the effective buff skills. That's pretty handy. So you can get it to max level pretty easily. 100 attack buff. 50% chance of instant death. That's a lot. I think that's the most you can get on a weapon. Also, immunity to instant death and bad luck and all that stuff. It's interesting. Increase the effective buffs. Buff skills, items, and healing items. So it's, you know, it's interesting. It's a really interesting one. It's kind of hard to think of, you know, an immediate usage for it. Oh, we also completed Matt's swords. The same run here. So, pretty spread out. Mainly bones, that's the one you get sometimes in that one weather. The bones come out of the ground. Randomly cast Bone Star, that's, I think, a magic, probably dark attack that has a chance to siphon. Inflicts magic defense, I think minus 40, 100% chance magic defense debuff, which is pretty nice. Nice resistances, actually, as well. So, pretty good, actually. Let's do that. This is actually a pretty solid one. So I think if we leave and come back, it's going to, well, first off, oh no, I actually thought this just dropped you in like a random spot. I want to see, it might have reset the weather change I made, so I might be better off just loading the save. Nope, we're good, okay. See, I actually did too much damage. Oh, the thing is I don't, okay, you know what, yeah, we're actually just gonna leave and we're gonna load save and just do it again. Because also, I'm not sure if the dialogue would happen the second attempt. Oh, I have to do the fire spray again, okay. Thought I did that before I saved, but maybe it probably doesn't persist, actually. Okay. Interesting, I skipped turn and then everything actually went back to normal. So I think now we should be able to see everything okay. Yep, alright. My equips are still right? Oh, this was before I did the equip change too. Ah, crap. Okay, sorry, hold on. This will just be But honestly, I don't really need to do that much. This fight is not that... As you can tell, this fight is not exactly that threatening. It doesn't even matter. I don't feel the need to change a lot of these equips. So basically, you just throw out Revive and Morale first turn, and you're probably just not going to die anyway. I actually don't want Matt to get a huge attack buff. I actually need him to have, like, a moderate attack buff at best. Oh, here, actually, we have to start with the bind. We have to do that. That's a prereq. We'll bring Matt out here. That's right, he doesn't have the turtle key. Okay, so that's not going to be a problem then. Cool. Let's do this. And Stumpy Glue. I think we're just going to do a Debilitate and then throw out a Ragnarok. Yep, she's not looking so good. No legs, lost his auto-revive. Okay. So let's do Debilitate. And then we're just gonna do the Ragnarok here. Okay. And then we can heal up and heal them up a little bit. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Alright. Guys, this fight is really easy. This is a really easy fight. In case I haven't gotten the idea across yet. Oh! See, this is what was supposed to come up when we beat him the first time. I cannot be deleted. I'm part of this game. I'll be hiding in Epic Battle Fantasy V's code. Yeah, so he's talking through the players, which is what they referenced at the end. Oh, you actually can't flee either. God. Okay, so we... I'm sorry. Let's try that again. How do I make myself less likely to not beat him? Oh god, I have to do this again. Berserker. Go in. I'm sorry. This is not what I was expecting to take a while in this fight, or in this episode, to be honest. I was really expecting this to be fairly straightforward, but I was not expecting to get caught up on actually trying to do the capture. I'm not even going to bother changing anyone else's equips anymore. It's just not worth it. Okay, so next plan. Just buff Matt's attack a bit. Give him like a cola maybe, or a beer. Maybe I mean, I think the boss was close. I think it was close. Oh, that was the wrong one. Okay, well, that's fine. I think he was close to living last time, actually. But you guys are certainly getting your chance to see your fair share of this fight. Oh, I forgot he could do that too. Yes, that's one of the other interesting things he can do. So what did he just inflict? He inflicted Confuse, Doom. I think he tried to inflict a couple other statuses too. This is actually bad. For the record. Okay, let's... Yeah, he dispels Confuse, Doom, maybe one other status that didn't go through on some of them. So let's try this. This is mostly just a proof of concept to see if this will actually keep him alive. Ragnarok. Maybe I should do Cleaver, because I actually do think Cleaver will do less damage than Ragnarok. Oh, what a big sword. You're confused. How are you talking coherently right now? Okay, so that was decent. That's fine. She was confused anyway. So here he's speaking in binary. If someone in the comments could tell me exactly what this says. I think someone told me in chat when I first did this, but I do not recall what it says at the moment. I'd appreciate it because I'm always very curious what these guys are actually saying. Okay, so we got to weaken him a bit more. Of course, because I didn't change a lot of my equips, a lot of these guys don't even have decent non-elemental attacks. I actually could have done a Debilitate before that attack. That was probably a mistake. Oh, yes, that's what it was. Disable. Disable's the other status that they inflicted a bunch of. Yeah, they also disable you, so that you just lose the ability to use a bunch of your skills. What else can we even do here, really? I guess we can do the Enfeeble now. We'll need to revive No Legs. basically, we'll probably be able to try and go for the capture next turn. We might throw out, like, one more attack. Here he's speaking in hexadecimal. Once again, not sure what he's saying. I could figure it out if I really wanted to, but usually Fabrizio is able to, or someone else is able to provide those translations pretty quick. You're confused, so let me just swap you out with No Legs' corpse. Do you have any neutral attacks? Yes, you actually have Shredder. Oh god, I'm so scared of killing him, honestly. Let me just do a little, kind of a baby attack. That's actually going to do a lot. Let's literally do attack. How's that? Oh my god. Yeah, but Saw Blades totally would have killed him. Shredder, I guarantee that would have killed him. Oh my god, dude. This boss is so easy. So easy, guys. Alright. No good luck on our side, but I mean, this is probably just going to be a capture. Yeah, I like how this boss also gets the tiny bug. So this is, however you feel inclined to try and pronounce that. Warranty void if seal broken. Uh-oh. So this is similar to these captures. It's an AoE magic, 666.6 power, 666 of a random element and a random status. So basically, this is a complete... This is like the most unreliable attack you could ever use. Oh, so you actually don't get the, oh, this fight gives experience. Oh, well, whatever. Yeah, you actually don't get the blue screen if you do it that way, which is interesting. Okay, so... Oh, I just noticed also, when you beat it, this skull actually turns, its eyes turn on. It's still like... No, okay. So it's just when you beat it. I actually didn't notice that. Did these guys say anything different? No, it doesn't. Okay. Okay, so that was absolute nightmare for everybody involved. Surprisingly, normally they like to like throw in lingering effects when you go in and out of these areas, but actually didn't in this case. I think, yeah, this statue's eyes open. It's just like black, pitch black eyes. And I know if you go into battle and like you see the new weather effect, that actually, at least last I checked, that persists when you leave the area. You have to like reload your save sometimes for it to fix, which is interesting. I don't know why I walked here. I already have this stuff up. To this. Okay. Yeah, once again, I keep expecting to have enough time to do Grand Gallery, but it just hasn't happened. Like these are surprisingly, this one I really thought was, and it would have been over quickly if, you know, I wasn't trying to capture him. Let me just compare really quick to I think the other ones are single target. Yes, so this one, you know, very similar vein, less power, less random status and element, magic, single target. Whereas the one we just got, how much does it cost? 177. We barely have enough to even be able to use this. And again, it's not, you know what? I actually don't have enough SP to use it. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We are going to... Oh, right. I got to make sure I get enough Halloween candy before this. I might have to actually grind that up sometime. I'll worry about that later. What does this guy say, actually? Humbled by your presence, please pass through this slime cat if you wish. Face any challenge. Alright, so let's actually take a look. Let's not get too arrogant. There's still bosses out there that could finish this. Yeah, probably. So let's take a quick look as to what's on the other end of this slime cat. Possibly requires so much secrecy. This isn't the Temple of God Cat. This place was built for another deity. Wonder if that was the one we were just visiting. One of Akron's. Oh, that's right. I forgot. This is actually a temple to Akron. So this is one of the few times Akron is mentioned in this game. Name sounds strange and familiar. Abomination, twisted demonic figure. Yep, we've seen. We're well, you know, before the series was rebooted, we were familiar with him. There's probably no such thing as a homunculus. Yeah. So if you don't remember, this game is a soft reboot of the series. So these characters have not canonically encountered Akron or Godcat up to this point. So this is, and if you were wondering, this just leads directly here from the lava lake. This leads to this temple. We see we have 4 orbs here. All of them color coordinated, presumably. Next time, we will begin investigating them. We are going to save that, of course, for next time. We're going to be here for a little while. The Temple of Trials is quite dense with content. I would say we could... I would actually expect about the next 10 videos to take place here. Maybe I'll break it up in the middle with some Grand Gallery. We'll see. But every single encounter in this temple will get its own video, I believe. Like how I've been doing with Snowflake and the Glitch Boss. But alright, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check the description for our link to my Twitch.tv channel. Currently streaming Dicey Dungeons and Borderlands 3 with my buddy Sacred. I usually stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 6 to 9 p.m. EST. Sometimes I'll stream on Thursdays to work around his stream schedule, or his work schedule for doing the Borderlands 3 streams. And in the near future, EBF 5 version 2.0 is... Matt said it's probably coming out within a month or two. So, as soon as that comes out, I will go back to streaming that game. I'll, certainly make sure to keep you guys in the loop as far as that. Legend of Bumbo is coming out November 10th, I think, or so. I might not end up streaming it because Epic Battle Fantasy 5 is going to take precedence. And there's another Isaac DLC coming out that I will certainly be streaming as well. But, anywho, thank you guys very much for watching. Next time, we will begin investigating the Temple of Trials. So, yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later.